Greetings, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to a Halloween special of Call of Cthulhu. We're not doing D&D today. I've still got the D&D board, though, but, I mean, have you seen how expensive these boards are? But welcome in, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's give a little quick welcome to everyone. TJ, welcome in. Winters, Himbo, Kentina Order, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. Let's go and I'll undefinite mute and pardon me. Actually, let's give a little shout out to our wonderful beans first. Be joining us today, and let's undefinite mute. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome in.
Hello, everybody. I thought of a name.
For having us.
I now know my name.
If you want to update
As
if you want to update your character sheets, makes it easier.
Okay.
Just click where it says investigator and just type that out.
Got it.
But
Yeah.
I am your keeper of arcane lore for this evening.
Please be kind to us. We're fragile.
Again, not related to Salem Saberhagen. We just went to the same school. I may be a talking cat, but you know, not all talking cats are related. We just went to the same school.
Do you know Sabrina, the teenage witch?
I've been around her house, but again, just as friends, not family related.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But welcome, everyone. I hope you all enjoy it. This is a one-shot called The Lightless Beacon. It is set in the grand old time of Monday, the 12th of April, 1926. And yeah, let us get started. We'll do introductions a little bit in, because we'll be doing a little bit for that, to give you you guys again, and to give the chat a bit of a background to what is happening. So it is April the 12th, 1926, approximately around 8:15 p.m. The Beacon Island Lighthouse off the shore of Foley Point in Massachusetts ceased to cast its light over the region's dangerous rocky waters about 15 minutes ago. As a result, the SS Essex County ship, a mixed passenger and cargo ship traveling from Rockport, which were traveling to Rockport, has floundered on the rocks and incurred considerable damage to the hull. You were both passengers on this ship, heading to a new life or potentially other things to do in Rockport. The ship itself is sinking. Its crew hurries you towards one of the many lifeboats. And this is where we begin our misadventures, shall we say. So as you're sat in the boat, you have this small kind of ish gentleman helping you in. As he sets you down, he goes, "Look, we're a bit far from the sea, from the beach area. And there's a storm brewing. Best place for you to go is to the Beacon Island, the lighthouse. There may be someone there to help you, or you might be able to radio someone in. Do you have any questions?" As you can hear, the alarm bells are like ringing on the ship, as people darting to and forth with towels and many other equipment to try and alleviate or slow down the damage of the ship that is happening around you.
I was promised a nice, glorious vacation ship with first class and water. I am Agent Kino, and I am such a fine agent, one of the world finest of them all for my land. Don't question where it's come from. And I was promised a nice, beautiful vessel, and this shabby little boat does not match the glorious Agent Kino in their adventure.
I can assure you the Essex County is normally fine. It's the lighthouse. For whatever reason, the light's gone out, and we seem to have strayed a little bit offshore. If you want to, if you were to go back to Foley Point, if you want to reach out to my associates, we'll be able to assist you with potentially getting you a refund or something in that manner.
Well, since you went through the trouble already, I guess I will definitely join this voyage for now and see how it goes. There is some business I must attend to, and it must seek my agentness bonds, something. I will throw my luggage onto the ship as it rocks and makes noise, and hopefully it doesn't sink. Don't lose the valuables in there. There's beautiful cookies in there that I must use for energy.
Cookies, okay. No worries. I'm assured the people on the island will be able to accommodate you for either the evening or until we can get someone out, possibly from the Coast Guard, to hop out and help you. Is that it? I'm sorry. I must rush off now to help the other passengers.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Do what you gotta do. I'm here. Flit's pocket watch open.
Okay, it's 8:15. It's 8:15 p.m. And with that, the little rowboat that you're both in starts to slowly descend into the crashy waters below. It's not too rough of a storm, but you can start to feel a bit of a wind brewing up, as they would say in a storm, I guess, as you make your way to the Beacon Island. Oh shit! Sorry, I should have shared this with you. There you are. You should be able to see the map.
Yeah.
Oh, now I can see we can see where we're going. I was just trusting blind luck.
Sorry, I got it loaded up on my screen. I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm doing it a little bit differently to how I did the D&D campaign. I'm actually doing it so that stream and chat can actually see my screen this time. So yeah, as you are heading your way over to the Beacon Islands, do you guys want to give yourself a little bit of an introduction to who your characters are?
Yeah.
I'll go first. Oh, you can.
Or go first.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lady. I am the antiques dealer. Doing the wheel shop today. I am tasked with basically seeing what my partner is up to, and hopefully he's not in too much trouble. I will have to have a word with him.
Okay. Kenty, do you want to introduce your character?
I am Agent Kino, the best investigator, worldwide known agent in the land. I am coming to these waters for particular reasons. I don't need to share my business with all of you. I just don't know you, so I don't feel the reason to. But all you need to know is I'm an agent. I'm here to investigate something important for a good old friend of mine who's a well-known artist. And let's leave it at that, shall we?
Perfect. Okay.
Crunch cookie.
Yes, what he said.
So, while you're in the churning waters, you do have a little light at the bottom of the Beacon Island to guide you, a little silhouette of shining light as you make yourself to around the edges of the water. Your little rowboat starts to, you hear like scratching and stuff on the bottom of the rowboat itself. Could both of you give me a know and spot hidden roll, please, to see if you can kind of understand the nature of which your ship is hitting, in a sense.
The map is taking over my...
If you click on your characters, you should be able to open it up again. Or at the top left, actually, if you click on your little character, it should open it up.
Oh, okay, I see.
You
Oh,
can also
this thing's
close it down
so-
again if you want. So
This thing is huge. Okay, I got it. What are Agent Kino needs help on thinking in my mind of how to roll dice. If you can help, Agent Kino.
So if you
Again.
find your no and your spot hidden, so I think no is knowledge. I'll double check.
Is that under skills?
So no is in main, and spot hidden is in the right hand lane in skills.
Okay.
So if you just double click twice, it should roll the dice for you.
No. You said it's under skills?
Spot hidden will be under skills, yes. And knowledge or no is education / knowledge on your main board.
Okay.
So if you both want to do that roll for me.
Or we'll just double. Okay.
Okay, so Lady Sparkle or Aura succeeded their knowledge check. You also succeeded your knowledge check, Agent Kino. Do you want to do a spot hidden roll for me, Laura?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. So you both failed your spot hidden, unfortunately, but you did succeed your knowledge check. So twisted metal can be found lodged on a nearby sandbank. Your knowledge suggests that metal may be part of a ship. But Aura, Lady Sparkle, you don't recall hearing of a wreck around here for quite some time. As a relative to 30 Point. So if you want to try and dislodge yourself dislodge the rowboat from the wreckage of the metal that is now lodged into your ship, would one of you be able to give me a pilot boat roll?
Yeah, I got
Pilot
you.
boat roll.
Just one of you, just whoever is rowing the boat.
Or is a better handle on everything. I'm manning my cookies.
No worries, darling. I got you.
That is a success. So you managed to.
Captain, one Val's thing I see in the distance, a shadowy Shiba dog. Should we be concerned that the ghost of that Shiba dog will take over our vessel?
I don't know. Yeah, I generally don't know. So, you successfully managed to dislodge yourself from the metal. You're able to get yourself onto the island itself, which I will share with you now. So you managed to land right where it says about 9, with the North Pier. You managed to successfully row yourself up to there and lodge yourself on. Upon the island, as you're getting closer, you do hear the faint humming of something like a faint churning of machinery. And if you want, at the moment, you can roll maybe a mechanical or electronic repair roll to try and, if you can discern what the sound of the of this churning metal is.
Okay.
You mean I can roll for electric repair?
Yep, or mechanical repair, whichever one you want.
Okay. Go. Okay.
Ooh, unfortunate. That's a fail.
That doesn't sound good.
Agent Kino, do you want to roll as well? It's up to you.
I am going to roll. I guess I will do the same thing.
Unfortunately not. Who knows? This is just
Who needs repairs
on
in
the
these days and
island.
age?
On the island, you can hear just a metal churning going on. You can't discern whereabouts it is, but it's somewhere. As you are now on the North Pier, you can see a little track leading up towards the lighthouse cottage that sits before you. There's no lights on except for one light in the front window. Thin curtains are drawn, but you can see a welcoming light shining through. What do you want to do?
Can I do a cloaking spell to sneak inside?
Unfortunately not. I don't think Agent Kino has access to mythos spells.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dude, can I just kick the door down?
If you want.
Do I roll
The
for
door
that, or-
the door is, as you approach, slightly ajar. And you do see distinct boot prints leading to around the back of the cottage. If you want, you can do a spot hidden, or if you want to enter inside the house. But you start to feel rain pouring on you now, and if you are to, so let's say, go inside the house, it might be that when you come back out, these tracks may be gone because of the rain.
Can I investigate the tracks?
Of course, give me a spot hidden check, please. That's a fail, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Can I give it a check as well?
You may have a look. That is also a fail, unfortunately. There are
good at reading skills.
you do see, if I was to draw never mind. How did I do it the first? Oh, it was drawing. Never mind. I'm being dumb. Essentially, you see like tracks leading like towards the back here. Without giving too much away, that's what you see. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna kick the door down.
Okay. As you kick the ever so slightly ajar door open, you are met with the inside of the lighthouse. Let me send that over to you. Whoop. So inside, it's dark. There's only one light currently inside the house, which is the one inside the study to the left as you enter. As you look to the left, you can see some well-worn oilskin coats. Only of the 3 coat hooks, there's only one that has an oilskin coat on. There are 2 pairs of wellies in the shallow tray beneath the coat hooks. But there looks like there could be enough space for a third pair, which is evidence as there are some indoor shoes. There are 2 oil lanterns that are hanging from hooks next to the oilskin coat. But there's a third empty hook, which could suggest that maybe a lamp is missing.
Hello, is there any beastly-like creatures in here, or animate objects that will come to life and sing for you and cook for you that we need to be worried or concerned about?
Are you shouting into the cottage?
I am shouting in the cottage.
There is no response.
Can I throw, I don't know, a rock in the house?
Yeah.
To see if there's like a response of some wild animal gonna come out of the darkness?
Yeah, you can. Don't need to make a roll for this. You pick up a small-ish stone or rock and throw it into the hallway. No response.
I'm assuming that there is nothing to be alarmed with, but we should, I don't know, tread lightly. I don't feel like dying today, so maybe beauty before Agent Kino should go first.
No worry, Agent Kino, I will go first.
Whereabouts do you want to head? Do you want to go into the hallway?
I noticed there is like a shiny light I seen on the way out in here. I need to see where that's coming from.
So you want to enter the study? The door to your left is
Yes.
being
Yes.
lit up.
Yes, I need to investigate the study. It's something in there. It's just shiny.
Okay, so as you open up the door, you are met with a sort of like a study room for the people that reside on the lighthouse. You find 3 armchairs in the corner of the room. There is another doorway in the back leading to another room. You have 2 desks as well. One looks like a roll-top writing desk, and another seems to be more of like an artisan desk.
Ooh, okay,
Both-
let's check out the artisan desk.
Just one moment, Princess Sparkles. Can I first, I have 1 match left. Can I use it to light up the candle? If there's a candle somewhere.
That you have oil lamps back in the hallway.
Yes, can I go grab an oil light?
Yep, of course you can. So you light up an oil lamp. Although there is somewhat sufficient light in this room already, it does add to the lamp that is currently in the middle of the room that is providing adequate light into the room.
Can I investigate this lamp? It sounds like an antique.
So the lamp is just like a typical like lamp light that comes from the ceiling pretty much. There is a light switch to the right of the door as you come in, which is flicked obviously on for the light to provide the light it needs. Words are hard. So you want to investigate the artisan desk, do you?
Yes, that is the plan.
So as you walk up to it, you notice that the wooden chair is suspiciously, on the floor. If you want, you can make an intelligence check to see if you can understand the reason why this chair may be on the floor.
Okay, got it. Let's see. Intelligence check. Let's see.
It's unfortunately a fail.
Is intelligence check on the main or skill?
The main one.
Mania.
I got it.
Oh, that's a
fail.
that's a critical fail.
Good Lord.
I will say for this, Agent Kino, can you make a sanity roll for me, please?
Oh God. Yeah. All I know is failure. Apparently. Is that
Okay, that's an extreme success. So you managed to save yourself from, you think, oh God, what's happened here? Like, oh God, like there's a knockdown chair. Someone could be. Might have just been the wind or something.
It must have been that dog I saw earlier. That's been plays the curse on me. Apparently, I was the only one that saw it. I mean, it happens to Agent Kino every once in a while.
Okay. So
Don't worry, we'll find it.
So on the table you find books of maritime lore and tales. You find a bird book, a repair manual for the lighthouse. There's a small pipe with a bit of tobacco like punched inside. There's a pair of binoculars, and then like relative like artistry stuff, sketchbooks, pencils, paintbrushes, etc. What also appears is a watercolor painting sat in the center. The piece, I mean, if you want to, do you wish to view the painting?
Now, is there a skill? Is there a skill I can use to be able to like enhance my eyes to like see something that maybe someone else couldn't see? Use my investigating skills.
For in what sense are you talking about? The room, or are you talking about
the painting? The painting.
Painting.
Can lead to a clue.
So you're also wanting to view the painting as well. Can you both make sanity rolls for me, please?
Sanity.
Yes.
Okay, that's another extreme success for Agent Kino. And that's a hard success from Lady Fire. So you both don't lose any sanity. What the painting seems to imply is a dark shadow with wide eyes leering through a glass pane. The same glass pane that appears to be the one inside your room. The room you're in right now. Just a dark, hulking shadow looking through the window. If you want, Agent Kino, you can make a arts or crafts roll to try and spot any sort of indifference in the painting or any clues that may...
Arts and crafts, you said?
Yes. It should be like painting or sketching, maybe. Depending on like what the skill is actually referred to as in your thing. If it is referred.
Is it on main or skills?
Be under skills, I believe. Just double check you have got it.
What am I?
I don't see anything like that on mine.
I got listen, and then I got
okay. I think for this, then I will say make a hard spot hidden check.
Okay,
So you'll need to get a hard success. That's just a regular success. Or if you want to spend 10 of your luck, you can turn that into a hard success.
Sure, I will use my good looks and charm to.
If you want to edit
Sweet.
your luck then to say 30, just type it in again, basically, and hit enter. So, investigating this painting, you could actually notice that the painting itself is kind of been made in a hurry. Like, the paint is still technically drying as you're picking this up and examining it. It lacks the care and kind of general style that some of the other paintings on the actual underneath it kind of show as well.
In my spare time of being a great agent that I am, I take a little bit of a notice of my fellow colleague Michael Turner, who is an extraordinary artist. And I know one thing about artists is that they take particular care about each stroke that they use to craft a good picture. And this picture, I have to say, doesn't seem like the artist really cared. Almost like they was in a hurry or worried about someone shadowing them. And this painting doesn't seem quite right to me.
Okay, so while flipping through the other neatly stacked watercolor paintings, one more painting grabs your attention. It features the nearby thicket, on the outer ridge of the island, the trees and bushes that grow nearby. You notice inside this picture it has the small thicket, the lighthouse, one or two small buildings as well can be seen. But in the darkness of the path leading into the thicket is the silhouette of a man. Unlike the painting that you examined with the dark figure, this one actually has a date, February the 14th, 1926. There is a corresponding rough sketch with the previous day's date in the sketchbook on the table, and there's no matching sketch for the first painting. What else do you want to do in this room? You still have the other table. You have the chairs. You have the window. A small gramophone in the corner.
Can I take the binoculars and look out the window?
You may. Looking outside, you just see your little rowboat on the North Pier getting bashed around by the wind and the rain. As it is starting to get a bit heavy outside, looking down, you can see the tracks themselves are starting to dissipate in the reforming of the mud. If you were to go and try and follow them, maybe. You kind of sense that now may be your last chance to do so.
Princess Sparkle, I'm gonna take a walk outside and kind of do my own little investigating. If you want to keep searching in here, we can kind of, knock out two birds with one stone. I saw some tracks earlier that I kind of wanted to investigate.
Okay, Zucchino, sounds like a great idea.
So you're splitting up, are you?
Yes, for the time being.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to check the chairs and the gramophone against the wall. Can I use the magnifying glass to see if there's like any hidden print or any type of value to the items?
With the gramophone, as Agent Kino walks out back into the rain, you do examine the chairs and the gramophone. The gramophone itself is just a run-of-your-mill. It's seen some wear and tear. Like you can see, there's been a bit of homebrew fixes in the sense that some of the parts have been taken off or replaced with brand new parts. The vinyl itself is dated 1923. It's
Okay.
a
So
local.
pretty vintage items. Okay, got it.
Yeah. The chairs themselves, you can see two chairs have been relatively worn in. One seems to be not new, but not as used as the other two. There's no sort of marks on the chairs. Some of the as that you find on on the other two.
Okay, got it. Okay. Is there anything that is besides the window that I need to check before exiting the room? I think I may have seen a figure outside the window before coming in here, but I wasn't 100% sure.
There is the roll top writing desk to the just behind the three chairs. If you want to go, if that was something you wish to check.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like there may be some important information in there that we may miss in order to go ahead and continue this investigation here. So yeah, let's take a look at in the desk.
Okay, so opening it up, it's closed but unlocked. So opening it up, it reveals a still half empty warm cup of coffee. and there are envelopes, stamps, ink, pens, and quills lying across the countertop. A mess of invoices for coin appraisals from a variety of Rockport antique stores litter the rest of the desktop, with relative quotes ranging from $2 to $5, and are all dated around the late time of February 1926.
Oh, I must have hit the jackpot. I definitely feel I need to keep some of this information for my personal reasons.
Okay, so you pick them up. Is that something you do?
Yeah, I need to put them in like somewhere safe so that like I can hold on to them for a period of time, if that's okay.
Of course. So picking them up, you kind of scrunch them up together. Reading through them, you find under a large coin catalogue, there are several letters from further afield antique stores, librarians, and universities nearby. Each letter begins with "Dear Mr. Cassidy," followed by an apology, explaining that the sender is unable to determine the origin of the coins described in the received correspondence. However, all the letters state that they are keen to see a sample so that they can carry out a proper analysis. Would you be able to give me a library use check? Should be in your skills.
Absolutely. Library use check.
While you do that roll, Agent Kino, as you step outside, I would need a tracking roll, please, to see if you can keep up with the tracks around the outside as I get the lighthouse map up again. Wrong one. That's a fail.
That's a major fail.
Okay, I will say, for the benefit of this, you do manage to keep walking around to the back. You see three smaller sheds. I somehow sound like Sean Connery there. Three sheds aligned the outside of this lighthouse cottage before, as you the pathway leads down into the thicket, where the tracks do lead out into. One of them has a churning of metal sound that you heard earlier as you arrived onto the island. Another one has like a small little crescent moon on it. As peering in, you can see it's just a outhouse of some sorts. What do you want to do? Do you want to try and follow the footprints into the thicket themselves, or do you want to investigate these two other sheds?
Can I pull out like a pocket knife and do I have a flashlight still, or am I holding a lantern?
You still have your lantern, yes.
Can I pull like a pocket watch, I'm not a pocket watch, but a pocket knife, just to have as protection before I start investigating?
But you also have your revolver.
Oh,
as well.
Well, I don't want to make too much noise.
Do we both have revolvers?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, great.
Unfortunately, Lady Sparkle, you do not own a revolver.
Well, then I'll pull out my revolver.
I guess I'll fulfill for myself.
You have a mug of half-warm coffee, if you wish to use that as a weapon.
I suggest you use that just in case.
What path do you wish to diverge down on?
Now, I'm not really good at game shows, but normally door number 1 is normally leading to death. So I think I'll check door number 2, and hopefully I don't have to unalive someone. I don't know why I switched accents to what I was doing.
You don't have to do an accent if you don't want to. I want to say this now.
Okay. I was trying to keep an accent, but I couldn't remember what
you
I did.
You can role play without the need of an accent if that's something that you want to do. I'm not gonna like.
I'm
I'm just gonna slowly walk down, and hopefully I don't have to put bullets into a person or thing, because I'm not really in the mood for killing. I take one good bite of my quickie, and let's see what's behind door number 2.
Okay.
Is
so
the tracks leading to door number 2, you said?
the tracks are leading into the thicket.
What's the thicket?
The thicket. If you open up, if you go back into your images on the right hand side underneath campaign, you should be able to reopen up the keeper's the Beacon Island map.
Okay, I still got it open.
So the thicket is the green trees and stuff that are on the outside of the island.
Oh, is that number 4, 6?
Number
4?
8 is the thicket. You're
Okay.
going to be entering number 7, which is the work shed. So as you enter in, you see a variety of materials, tools. There's like working materials, stuff like hammers, nails, iron sheets, crowbars, a variety of things that the people on this island would use to maintain the island are all stashed within this area. There's this, the smell of wood is quite strong in this place, suggesting that most of the repairs they do to like the sheds and the island itself are all done on this island, rather than having a person called out to it.
I see. It seems like we didn't have the 7 drawers working here, but it does seem like someone was still tinkering with something here. Can I put on my gloves to feel if it's still like warm, like people are still currently working to do investigating?
I'd say by now most of the objects are cold.
Okay.
Particularly they probably haven't been touched this evening or for the most part of today.
Can I roll a spot hidden to see if I can find something that will stick out to me?
Yeah. Give it a spot hidden check. That's an extreme success. You do find within crowbars and the hammers some metal pipes. You find nothing that would be out of the ordinary of a workshop shed, let's say. Was there anything you had in mind that you were trying to look out for?
Just seeing if there's no bloody weapons or anything used to do on things that's not work related.
I'd say you don't find anything bloody per se, but you do find like fire axes or hatchets more. Not fire axes, hatchets that have recently been sharpened. You find like a jungle like styled machete that was potentially what they used to kind of cut away at some of the thicket to kind of build this island or to maintain it in proper care. But nothing that would suggest like a homicide has taken place in this place anyway.
As I leave, can I take one of the hatchets?
Yes, you can. So you
Do I have to
grab.
roll for that?
No, you just grab a hatchet off one of the shelves.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find if there is like a hatchet item. If not, I will make it accordingly. There is. Okay, I'll add that to your character. There you are. So that's in your main now. What else is it that you want to do out here now then?
Can I go towards the thicket?
Yep. So
that way I didn't see. Did I see the footprints or no?
You saw the footprints going into the thicket. Yes. I'd say as you go into the thicket, make a spot hidden check for me, please.
I'm sure they won't mind me borrowing this hatchet to put it to good use.
That's a fail, unfortunately. I would say you can either spend luck or you can push your roll, you can go in a little bit further and maybe call around or shout out maybe to see if there is anyone in here.
Is there anybody in here that shouldn't be here that, I don't know, a hatchet or bullet would be happy to introduce them to that I need to know?
You go ahead and make another spot hidden then. So a push roll is basically you roll again.
Okay.
If you fail again this time, it's classified as a fumble or a critical fail, pretty much. That is unfortunately a fail. You can't spend luck on push rolls, unfortunately.
That's fair.
Doesn't seem to be anyone out here. But you do spot in the out in the distance in the thicket, you see like a large hulkish silhouette, kind of obscured by like the leaves and the trees in the area, before it dashes off. Go ahead and make a sanity roll for me, please.
Okay. Oops.
That's a fail. You are going to take 1 point of sanity damage. So if you go ahead and note down in your sanity, you reduce that by 1. So it'd be 64. As there is a bit of someone on this island that isn't making themselves readily known. And behind you as well, you start hearing leaves and trees and stuff being disturbed as if someone's running through, even with the rain and the storm going on outside.
Well, it's definitely getting cold out here for Agent Kino, and I'm starting to notice things that I shouldn't be out here for too longer. I don't want to keep Princess Sparkle's wedding concerned, so I should head my way back in to see if she found anything out in there, in the house.
Okay.
Please.
So you're making your way back. As we will go back then. So Lady Sparkle,
Yes.
as you succeeded your roll for your library use, I need to find it again. 1 second. So, with the bunch of letters that you did find, you find the first one's dated March 8th, 1926, while the latest is dated April 2nd, 1926, with the last one from a Miss Anna Tilton of the Newburyport Society. I will now... I have to find it again, but I will find it. I can give you your handout, which is this one.
Okay. And
I'll type it out like that. There. So,
I'm reading it out loud, right?
You don't have to read it out loud. I'd say read through it now, as if you want, and then you can share the information if you want. I'd say around this time, Agent Kino, you arrive back into the very dark, dingy hallway. There is a light switch to the right if you want.
I will share with Agent Aquino a little bit, but I won't be telling him exactly what it is. That's cool. Okay, so Agent Kino, I have discovered a bit of information that is definitely what I'm looking for. I believe it may be beneficial if we continue investigating together in the meantime.
I have also discovered and found things that was peculiar, so I do think it would be best if we stick together for a little while until we need to speak. I did see a light switch on the right. I don't know if there's, I don't know if you have seen those old movies with a handsome guy and a whip and a hat and, he always said there was booby traps But if you want to flick it, maybe you could turn on more lights or more something. We could try to give it a whirl.
Absolutely. So I go turn on the lights, and we kind of discover a little bit more of like hidden things in the area since it's a bit brighter in the room. Are we allowed to continue investigating through the other rooms, or do we continue investigating this room?
I mean, on the roll up table that you've just picked up the letters from, there is 2 more drawers.
Yeah.
The opening it, the left hand one up, it's open.
Okay.
The inside there is like a green velvet lining, and it's in the shape of a revolver. 6 bullets. The only thing inside this drawer is 6 loose bullets.
So I immediately pick those up and hand them to Agent Kino.
Okay. On the right hand one, it's locked. With unfortunately no way of with no key. Well, with no key to open it up. You can attempt a lockpick roll or a locksmith roll if you wish.
Can I shoot the lock?
It's not like a lock, like an open lock per se. It's like a lock inside of a drawer, or like that's a fail, unfortunately, unless you want to spend some luck or push it.
I would love to spend some luck, please.
Okay, so.
Oops. Okay, ignore that.
Okay, so opening this up, you manage to carefully, with a hairpin,
I felt like
lift
shooting
up
it would have been a better idea, but sure.
Lifting up the latches, and you find a small journal. Written on the front is George Cassidy. There's on the front of the journal itself. There's a rough sketch of an obelisk.
Is it Obelisk the Tormentor?
Am I allowed to examine this obelisk? It's very mysterious.
It's from the rough sketch. It looks unlike an obelisk that you have noticed before in your life. Of the many obelisks that there are in Foley Point in Massachusetts. I've just given you a second handout for you to read through if you want.
Okay.
You get to
wow,
share with the rest of the class.
This is certainly more information than I expected to find.
Let me just double check that's all the information.
Princess Sparkles, would you care to share with the rest of the class what that journal might say for?
Oh, this journal just contains, just pieces of information I needed for my own personal investigation. No big, no big to do or anything. I'll just keep it, I'll keep it together.
Of course. No worries. I think I will.
Oh, hold on. I think I may.
I will decide to use the journal to just document some findings. That's all.
I'll edit that document because I didn't add the full context. It's a lot of writing, unfortunately.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
There you are.
That's fine. Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I will say, Agent Kino, are you currently stood inside the hallway or the study as you turn on which lights is it that you're wishing to turn on? Are you wishing to turn on the hallway lights?
You talking to me?
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
No worries.
What were you saying?
As you both were talking about turning on lights around the place, are you wanting to turn on the hallway light, or are you
Yes.
stood inside the? Okay. As you turn on the hallway light, can you give me a spot hidden check, please?
I can. This has never worked for me in the past, so I don't know how well this will do.
I believe in you.
That's an extreme success. You notice 2 bullet holes lodged into the hallway floor, leading upwards. You can see splatters of red, like a shiny red substance coming from the kitchen. Just slightly out into the hall, coming into the hallway. Can you give me a sanity check for me, please?
Yes.
Oh, you guys are rolling really good today. Holy shit. Okay, so you don't lose any sanity. You do notice next to the splats of blood, though, 3 largish golden coins.
I've known from good video game experience that gold coins do bring good luck. I feels like we should check out the kitchen because the blood spots on the ground does leave me worried that someone is not having a good time.
Okay. As you go into the kitchen, then.
Can I peek around the corner? Can I use like a mirror to peek around the corner?
I wouldn't say that your character would have access to a mirror, unfortunately.
I have a hatchet.
Are you going in through the study, or are you going in through the hallway?
Through the hallway.
Okay. So, peering into the kitchen, you do notice a larger pool of blood, or again, like red liquid. But you know it's blood. You're a hard-working federal agent. You've seen blood in your time of doing your job. Around the table, a broken chair that lies just over the top of it. Can you give me, let's say, an intelligence and potentially a first aid or medicine check? Looking around, it does generally look like a table, 3 chairs. There's a door that leads to the outside. A small wood fire oven or stove. Unfortunately, because you failed your idea check, just looks like a broken chair. Can you give me a...
You said first aid?
Yeah, first aid or medicine, whichever one you want to do. That's a fail, unfortunately, unless you want to spend some luck.
I will spend some luck.
I want to say again, luck is a finite resource that I may call you to ask to roll upon. So it's up to you guys.
Can how much luck can I spend?
It's up to you. Just obviously, if I ask for a luck roll in the future, the chances are going to be a little bit harder. I may ask for a luck roll, I may not, depending on your actions.
Can I spend 2 luck rolls? I mean,
you'd have to spend 3.
3? I'll spend 3.
Yeah, to get it down to 30. Okay. So spending that 3 luck points brings it down to a regular success. You notice that the blood pool is recent, and it's no worries.
Nice job.
It's a recent pool of blood. I'd say around perhaps a pint or 2 of blood has been lost, and now lays coated on the cobblestone floor underneath.
Am I in this kitchen by myself, or is the Oracle Sparkle's falling?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, could I peek around, kind of trail behind Agent Kino, or
Yeah.
Am I okay?
So-
Okay, kind of just like peeping around the corner. Kino, you okay? Just checking in.
Have you noticed? I would say as you notice the pool of blood on the floor, Lady Sparkles, can you give me a sanity roll for me, please?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'd say you've again also seen blood in your line of work. Whether it's been your own or someone else's, that's entirely got a different potential. Looking through the kitchen, is that something you want to do, like a quick look around?
Yeah, just kind of trailing behind whatever Agent Kino was doing to, like, I don't know, I guess cover protecting him or whatnot.
Yeah.
And also just doing a little bit of my own, like just peeping around, kind of.
Okay, so you notice on the side next to the dishes and the sink itself, there is a knife block with one available knife left in it.
Okay.
Picking it out, if that is something that you want to do, it's relatively not too long of a knife, but it's sharp.
Okay. So I guess I'll just examine it. Am I allowed to? I'm gonna put it slowly back into my. Do I have like a knapsack or something? Like I could put it in my inventory
Yeah, you.
for protection
That's true.
or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say so.
Okay, you see that. I'm just gonna put it away and then just have it for protection for later.
So, Miss Sparkles, I've been doing a little bit of investigating in this room, and I'm going to assume that this is no Kool-Aid on the ground, and someone was killed.
Was Kool-Aid made back in 1926?
Kool-Aid? Hold on, let me look this up.
I don't know.
Kool-Aid. Let's see. Kool-Aid came out in 27.
Oh,
So
you
that's crazy.
you could be the
4 years
inventor
ago.
of Kool-Aid.
Maybe. I hit that jackpot. The Kool-Aid man was my idea. They stole it from me.
It came out in 27 by the Perkins Company.
Mr. Cool.
Mr. Cool.
It used to be Cool, and then the aid was ADE, not AID.
Oh, okay.
And
Interesting.
they changed it. They renamed it. Yeah. Cool.
Well, yeah, there's no Kool-Aid on the ground. So, I'm assuming someone just got unalived right before we got here, I'm gonna say. And, I would say we should be alarmed just in case they're still roaming the halls for unwanted guests.
Why, I certainly agree, Agent Kino. I do believe we should be very cautious. We have no idea what could be in this lighthouse.
I would also recommend you using some type of garment or something in your knapsack to not tamper with the evidence, just in case it leads back to us for being here. I don't need anyone ruining my good
Don't
agent.
worry. Oh, don't worry. Well, I'll cover our tracks very well. Don't you worry.
Can I in the meantime search for loot that we can use for later?
Yeah,
Do
I'd say it.
a Last of Us search around.
You find several like ceramic plates, like an empty tin of like what's it called? Of like spam is in here. I think spam's short.
Ugh. Can I throw it out the window?
Spam.
Never mind, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
that's
It's
spam.
not spam. A thing before spam, because spam came out in 1937.
Can I throw whatever it is out the window?
Yeah, you throw it out. The shattering of glass as it. You feel like the wind coming now as well, when of a strong wind as the glass is smashed, letting a cold breeze, and the room is starting to get slightly wet from the rain pouring in.
Sorry, I just hate spam or whatever was invented before.
Legally
And
distinct food in a can, meat in a can.
Me in a can.
Fermented meat.
Because I would say I'm a little allergic to it, so I had to get rid of it. I'm sorry, it's a little wet now. But with the water coming in, can it reveal something like an ID within the blood, or not ID, but like some type of thing that the person was holding or something?
Nothing that would help. If Lady Sparkle wanted to do a first aid or medicine check, she may on.
I will certainly do this check here.
I need, in Agent Kino's mind, I need to step away to use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
No worries. That's a fumble. I will say, as you're trying to picture in your mind what is happening, I will say, because of the fumble, you lose 2 points of sanity. As you're in your mind trying to imagine and picture the gruesome event which transpired for a person to lose this much blood.
Great.
I like how you're like rolling on both ends of the spectrum. You're both rolling extreme successes and then absolute fumbles.
Oops. Oh, can I edit my sanity? Do I edit my sanity?
Yes, if you left click on it once and then type in the new number. That's the only issue I have with
So I
fantasy
missed 2?
grounds. Yes. To be on 53 now.
Okay. Sorry, got it.
Once you lose a certain amount, I will let you guys know if something is to happen. You're in definite madness, as to speak.
Okay.
So yeah, looking around the kitchen, there's not much. I mean, it's very minimalist. You can tell that they don't really have many guests. You know, there's only like 6 plates, 3 cups, enough cutlery for 3 people.
I've returned.
Okay.
And the wood fire stove it's been lit, but it's slowly starting to die out from the heat. You know, it's not been topped up with wood or tinder for. You don't really know how much, but just the fire inside the stove is starting to die out.
So I want to tell Agent Kino, I believe this is a small kitchen. It was somewhat used not too long ago. So we're just kind of seeing what could have possibly been. Who could have possibly been here and recently?
And I tell her that I did hear a strange noise outside.
Yeah, of course.
Right,
Anything
right.
that you guys want to share with each of you can.
So,
Okay.
when I was doing a little bit of snooping outside, I did hear a rather strange sound. I didn't really catch and see what it was, but maybe that thing or beast-like thing caused all this to happen.
Am I allowed to go with Agent Kino, or do we have to stay in the light? I like to investigate the beast, or would it be safer for me to just stay inside?
It's whatever you guys want to do.
So,
Okay.
2 questions.
Yeah.
Is there crafting in this game? I mean, can I craft? Upgrade my revolver?
Upgrade it how? If you can describe to me how you would be able to upgrade it.
Can I attach my light to my gun to make it like a gun light? You know how
I wouldn't say you had an actual hand torch, unless is it specifically said in your character. No, I wouldn't say that you'd have an actual torch. You'd have your oil lamp, but
Okay.
and
My second
maybe
question-
maybe a small zipper
I see.
Or Zippo, not
Okay.
Zipper.
Okay. Can I do like a spot hidden check to see where the blood leads to like a secret passage or something? Like a behind the.
I wouldn't say you need a. I wouldn't say you need a roll for that. It just leads out into the hallway up towards the steps towards the top of the lighthouse, or the lighthouse portion.
Or is it like? Can I tell like her about it?
No, it's not hidden. It's out on the. It's out now that the lights are on in the hallway.
Okay.
You can clearly see the blood.
Okay. So the blood is leading towards. It seems to be going towards the staircase. I don't know if you're going to check it out or to go outside to investigate. I mean, I did investigate a little bit out there, but it was getting rather cold and the noises was very loud, so I came back inside.
Hey, let's certainly take a look at the staircase. The amount of blood is very concerning. So I feel like we should investigate this matter as like soon as possible.
Are you planning on defending yourself with your personality, or do you have a weapon to defend yourself?
I have this very sharp knife I took from the kitchen. I believe it will provide enough protection for me to defend myself.
Well, that's good. Just in case, maybe you want to take this hatchet that I found outside. It might be a little bit more damaging than a kitchen knife. Can I give her the hatchet that
Absolutely.
You can.
Yeah. Okay,
Oops.
great.
Let me remove it from your character and I'll add it to
Thank you.
thingy. Once I find it, there it is. And then
Never say Agent Kino hasn't done anything for you.
Oh, trust me, Agent Kino, you are a dear. Thank you.
Right before we leave, I open up the cookie jar, take a good couple of cookies for the road, and check my pocket watch for good luck. Click, click, and we should head on up.
Absolutely. Whenever you are ready.
okay,
I
so
just slowly, Kino, like behind Kino. Yeah. And just kind of maintaining a nice pace. Going up the stairs. So.
well, I'd say as you go back into the the hallway, you obviously follow the blood, the trail.
Yeah. That's what we're going. Yeah, the blood.
Towards the end of the trail, you do see those 3 golden coins. Because you noticed the 2 gunshots, Agent Kino, can you give me a firearms check, please?
That's under skills.
Yes. See if you kind of like determine the origins of where these bullets were fired from.
Can I do? It doesn't matter which one, handgun or fire, rifle or shotgun.
I'd say firearms or let me have a look. Firearms or intelligence.
Okay. Do both or just the one?
One or the other. That's a fail, unfortunately. So you unfortunately can't fathom where these bullets were fired from. Obviously, those 3 gold coins are on the floor as you start to make your
Can I
ascent.
pick up one of the coins and hand it to Princess Sparkle to investigate?
Of course. If you so as you pick this gold coin up, you notice on one side is an obelisk, similar to the one on George Cassidy's journal that the Lady Sparkles picked up. And on the other side, there's like a sigil, a small like inscribing on the actual coin itself. As you pass it over to Lady Sparkles, do you want to give me an appraise roll, Aura? See if you can.
Sorry. Yeah. 1 second. An appraise roll. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna investigate these coins.
That's a hard success.
All right.
Let's go.
So, can you determine where the origins of these came from? Does this look anything fancy to you at all?
Yeah, so luckily for you, I am a very experienced antique dealer of exotic goods. So,
I love
so these coins,
saying that. Okay.
So
coins. Oh, what?
you notice the coin itself is made out of pure solid gold.
Mhm.
If you would like, you can try and make an occult roll, perhaps, to try and determine the actual sigils themselves, or you can give me an arts and crafts to determine the theme of the coin.
I'll do occult.
You can do both if you want. I just
Okay. And where's arts and crafts at?
arts and crafts. Well, you wouldn't. Do you have arts and crafts? Let me look at
I don't think I have arts and
skills.
crafts. Because I'm looking at skills right now. No.
Nope. Give me a. What's the? Give me a hard spot hidden check. So if you click on the little 25 next to your spot hidden.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you can't determine the theme of the thing, but because you fumbled on the obelisk, it draws you in. You become fascinated with the complex design. Even though it's a small coin, it's very detailed and very pristine in its
Abstract.
sense.
I feels like we should take these with us. Who knows what they might go to later? Or we
I'd
could just
say losing yourself in the occult idea of this obelisk yourself, you lose 4 points of sanity.
Oh, great. I'm going crazy.
What does the symbolic mean of this obelisk? You know, you've noticed it in two places now, on the journal and on these coins. They must have some sort of connection, but from where?
Do they have a connection to a cipher of the sky dragon or anything?
It's Blue Eyes White Dragon, actually.
Sorry.
I believe I may be able to locate the certain people who are able to help decipher these coins. We need to get investigating on figuring out where I can find these people. Maybe we'll find some answers.
Coolio.
I see. Can I use my listening skill to see if I can hear something further up the staircase to illume, like there's a trap or someone running upstairs or whatever?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
Unfortunately not. Through the wind and the rain coming through the open hallway door at the very front of the house, as that's still open, through the wind and rain coming in, you can't really hear anything.
We didn't close the door? What if someone stuck in? It's messing up my listening skills.
Can I
If you got-
run to the door and shut it?
Yeah, you may. Do you want to?
Okay. Yeah.
Is it just
Yeah,
closing the
yeah.
door, or is it locking
Yeah,
it?
just
Lock it.
maybe we should lock it. I feel like that would be safe. Yes.
Okay, so there's a little latch on the side. You clunk. You click the latch on.
I sprint back and I'm back.
Are you wanting to make your way up to the top? ascending the
Yes.
lighthouse?
I want to make
Okay.
my way up
Make my
to
way.
the lighthouse so that we can find out the source of this blood. It's very concerning.
So there's no more blood as you
Just-
like walk up, but eventually through the multiple steps that you do take, you do come across what appears to be a room full of like large wooden boxes. You see a giant mechanism in the middle of the room, which you can only surmise probably turns the lamp on the lighthouse. Along with the several boxes, there is a small workbench that has what appears to be a log of service checks, maybe on the lighthouse. And right next to it, you find an old radio set in a semi-state of disrepair.
Can I
Okay.
turn the radio just to see if is it like on a station? Do we hear noises or anything? From the radio?
You hear a lot of crackling, but because it's in a semi-state of disrepair, you probably need to. You surmise that you probably would need to take a look at repairing it to try and fix the radio if you were wishing to use it.
Right. I feels like we should take this radio because there was a.
It's like it's not like a movable radio. It's like a ham radio.
Oh, it's a hand radio. Okay.
Oh, okay. Because I keep forgetting we have to think in terms of like what was available.
1926. Yeah.
Right.
I may
feels
I
like
may
we
do
should-
a modern day Call of Cthulhu one day, but
Yeah.
that's in the in the
Right.
future.
That's the future.
I can't wait.
I feels like we should definitely check this out later. There was a chef in the back that had a couple different types of tools that we could use to fix this. It could seem useful.
There is
You're probably
there
right.
there is a small
Well, do we?
there is a
do we
small
have anything?
tool there is a small tool bag on that bench as well. That you would probably need to
Okay.
use to repair the tool the radio set if you wish to do so.
Yeah. Is there like the room? Is there like a big room that we're in, or is it just like a small corridor?
It's more of like it's a largish room at the top of the lighthouse.
Okay.
Like a circular domain, if you would.
Can I do a spot hidden to see if I see any like bloody handprints on anything?
Yeah, you can. That's a regular success. You do see blood markings, so you now notice there is also like a hatch leading up to what must be the top of the lighthouse. You do see like bloody marks ascending up the ladder itself, but only like bits and pieces. It's not like a full
Yeah.
rendering of the print.
Mrs. Sparkles, I feels like we should investigate around here, but just to let you know, there is someone or something up there that made a slight handprint up there, leading to the ladder. So, I think you might keep that hatchet very close by, just in case someone pops out the shadows.
Of course, Agent Kino. Don't worry. I will definitely keep this hatchet in one hand when the time comes for it. Don't worry.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab these tools to see if we can get any use out of this radio.
Absolutely. With that being said, am I able to investigate the bloody handprints at all with my magnifying glass?
You may.
Okay.
How much
I feel like
sanity have you both lost, by the way? How much have you lost, Agent Kino? Was it 2?
Only one.
Only 1. Okay.
Yeah.
And I believe
I've lost like 6 points.
6 points.
Jesus.
Okay. I'm making notes. But yeah, you may certainly make a spot hidden check. Your magnifying glass. just looks like regular bloody marks that you find.
Okay, great. Good to know.
Does
Good to
it seem like your eyes are quite sparkly for your name?
So yeah,
I
there.
do enjoy my fair share of shiny objects.
So you have the workbench with the logs. If you want to go through them, maybe.
I picked
or
up the toolbox to try to repair the radio to see if we can get like a station or some type of signal.
Yeah. So you want to attempt repairing?
Go
You want
ahead,
to
I'm
attempt repairing the radio set?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll for that?
Yes. Can you give me an electrical repair roll, please? Oh! Extreme.
Back in my day of tinkering and manifesting, my grandma Mima has definitely taught me a thing or two about fixing a good old radio.
So flicking through as you like start to like reassemble some of the wires, you know, ripping out little bits, like straighten them out and like kind of tying them up again. You do start to hear life being brought back into this radio station of classical tunes. Starts to fill the room, and on the little like there's like a little like note written on top of the radio set of like different radio stations or places that can be radioed for help or for supplies, if you will. There's like a list of like, you know, the local Fisher's Harbour and the lifeguard, even say your like a library of specializing in marine biology.
Can I talk to the marine biology to figure out the obelisk coin?
Yeah,
Or
flicking. So you dial onto the service, onto that radio. No, there's no. Obviously, it's just silent because there's no talking through to and from the radio itself.
Yes. Oh, what is that? What's the signal? What's the thing that they used to do? Where they used to tap like the beep 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 beep. That.
Does your character know Morse code?
I'm an agent. I would have to know Morse code.
I don't.
Does my character know?
Give me a look roll. See if your character is lucky enough to type out a message in Morse code.
Okay.
It's a fail, unfortunately.
My Morse code is a little bit off.
So
today.
what was the message that you wanted to send?
I wanted to send a little bit of information about the coins and what we've been finding, and then see if we could get any intel about the obelisk or what it means, and if it could give us a clue on what's going on here.
Okay, so
I mean, I don't know about the journal because she hasn't told me about that yet, but I do know about the coin.
yeah, so typing it out, your little SOS message takes about a minute before you get a response. You hear a slight crackle.
Hello? I don't know who this is or why you were using Morse code. I mean, this is a ham radio. Don't know what you need about a purple squid. Hello?
Hello? Hey, yes. My name is Agent Kino, and we are here kind of trapped, vacationing on this island that we found, and we've been kind of marooned in this island lighthouse, and we've been finding a little bit of strange knickknacks and whatnot, and I found a coin that had a obelisk on it. The lady that was with me couldn't really decipher what it was, and I just wanted to know if you could give me some insight on it, as we have found blood and other things that could lead us to dying.
Okay, so about half. Faster to reply this time.
Can you describe the coin? I can check through my records here.
And you hear like the rustling of paper through the ham radio.
Sparkles, you want to talk to the person since you investigated the coin and let them know the things about it?
Absolutely. Here, let me have a word with them.
Certainly. Is there?
Okay, so are we like already upstairs? Like we're going
Yes,
to
so
where we have to go to
you're in like
Just
the
make sure.
service. You're in the service room.
I'm kind of okay. So I'm making sure I'm in there with Agent Kina. Okay, God. Let's see here. Could I just tell them what one of my letters said and just like kind of explain about the coins?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, is there the person's name? Do we know their name yet or anything like that, or we're just kind of just
You haven't asked, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Add. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. Hello, hi. What is your name, sir?
This is Steve Daringport.
Steve
Seems like he wasn't coming
Davenport.
to me when I was talking to them.
Oh, don't worry, darling. I got this. Hello, Steve Davenport. This is Lady Sparkles. I'm one of the most renowned antiques dealers around these parts, and so I came across a couple of pieces of information upon this letter. This letter was written, I want to say, back in about February of 16th of this year. It's like basically there's these coins. They captivate you, and I found a catalog. Apparently in the information that it's pretty much useless. So I'm wondering, is there any antique dealers in this area that could help tell us about these coins and their point of origin?
Now I do remember a letter, let me flick through again, George Cassidy, he mentioned something about a coin. Unfortunately, we've yet to receive a sample from him, but I don't recall any sort of coin like it before. Now, in terms of antique dealers, most likely they're probably going to try and buy it off you, or try and get it somewhere else, try and mark it up for a profit. I wouldn't recommend going to them, mainly because of that. If you can source the coin and bring it back to us, we'd be happy to appraise it for you.
Agent Kino, what do you think would be the best course of action?
I definitely think we should send something out, maybe one of the coins, to get some type of information that would help us. Would you mind if I speak to the lad Steve-O, on a one-on-one call for a quick second?
Absolutely, darling. Absolutely. Here.
So I take the phone and kind of quietly
hands the microphones to Agent Kino.
And I quietly kind of cover it up. I just wanted to know, have you heard of Michael Turner, or if they've radioed in using this radio at some point? Just out of curiosity.
Michael Turner? Doesn't ring a bell, unfortunately.
Or has anyone...
just because this is a ham radio, this is all coming out for like speakers.
Then I guess there's no point of secrets, I guess. I had a colleague named Michael Turner, who seriously came onto this island, and I just wanted to see if they've made, or someone has made an attempt to make out an outward call or signal or anything, by chance, if you could help me, Steve-O.
I can't help you there, unfortunately. We've not had any calls recently. Obviously, I think back in some sort of like February, I think there was like some sort of like call in from there was another guy. I can't remember the name, but about a fish, sort of like frog roaming the beaches of the island themselves. But I can't. I didn't write it down. I can't help,
So-
unfortunately.
You didn't write it down just in case someone went missing? Don't you think that's part of the code of your job? Don't think you're really good at the job if you didn't write it down.
My job is only really to write, like, keep tracks and keep tabs of like aquatic life and marine biology. It's not really my jurisdiction to keep account of people going missing, unfortunately. If you want that, you'd probably have to contact like the police station or the lifeguard, I guess.
Did lifeguards even exist back then?
Yeah. I'd say there was a lifeguard.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, okay, Steve-O. I think I'm done talking to you. You were quite useless.
Not
no,
lifeguard,
you
sorry,
were
Coast Guard. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
You were somewhat useful-less, and I appreciate your time, and we will try to contact back if we hear something else about Shamu or something.
Oh, okay. I mean, I get off in about an hour or so, but I guess good luck and whatever you're looking for.
Did you have anything else you want to say to this chapping young lad?
That is Smith, correct? Just making sure.
Steve. Steve Davenport.
okay.
This is the second time in the second campaign or one shot that I've ran where someone's had their name horribly mistaken or said in different ways. Just like
I think that should just be a running joke that we just get every NPC's name wrong.
it was more it was Morbeth in the first one. It's now Steve Davenport. A more common name, I should say.
Well, Steve, I don't believe I have any other things to share with you. But I do worry about George. I hope he's okay.
I hope he's doing well. But yeah, I don't really have much to say on the matter, I guess.
Well, I guess we will end this and try to get someone that's a little bit more knowledgeable of our situation. So, goodbye, Stiff.
Goodbye, Steve.
Goodbye. Roger out.
And what
Okay.
with that, obviously the radio falls silent. What do you want to do?
Now there's a couple boxes or chests that I've noticed in this room. I feels like we should look into them and see if we can find anything that could be useful or help us determine what's going on in this lighthouse.
Okay, so cracking open one or two of them doesn't require any sort of roll in any sense or form, but
There ain't no rats that pop out of here today.
no, the only thing that are in them are like large bulbs for like the lighthouse themselves. There's nothing really else that you can kind of ascertain. This is more purely for like a service room for the actual functional part of the lighthouse. Let's say so, like different like pieces of gears for the mechanism, the light, for the obviously the light of the lighthouse. Like bits of welding parts for like say if the ladder up to the lighthouse breaks or rusts slightly, they can repair parts.
Can I take one of the ladder parts, the repair?
Like a metal bar, you certainly. I'd say it is unwieldy. What's your strength at?
My strength is at 85.
I would say you would have no issue wielding this.
Okay. I'm gonna take this ladder part just in case. I don't know, the ladder breaks. Not saying it will or nothing, but just in case, I won't have to throw you to the wolves or anything. So we have a way to get back down, or we could use it as a nice, good clubbing stick. But I think we should go to investigate this ladder that I see a good bloody handprint on.
Okay. So as you climb up, there's a large steel hatch you swing open as you try to, obviously with the wind, but you're quite strong. You can do this while even battling the wind.
I have to step away real quick. Can I give me 1 quick second?
Yeah, of course. Take a little quick break. If you need to go and grab a drink or something, or as well.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Right back.
No worries.
Yeah.
Yay! I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Cool, yeah, you
Okay.
both ready? Okay, so as you flip open the hatch, you come across a very unfortunate, startling discovery. It's on top of the lighthouse, inside the small room that is lit up with not lit up, with the window panes. It's a rather bloody mess. You find the corpses of 2 men, along with 2 fish creatures. One seems to be latched into the neck of one of the men, even in death, unrelenting. And one... actually, you know what? Let's do a sanity check first. If you both can give me a sanity check.
Great. I love sanity checks.
So Agent Kino succeeded. You only lose 1 point of sanity. Lady Sparkle, you lose... can you roll a d6 for me, please?
Oh.
You lose 4 points of sanity.
Just take me out.
You go over the threshold, unfortunately, for indefinite sanity. So,
What do you mean I'm over the threshold?
so because you've lost 1/5 of your sanity this session, you experience what's called indefinite insanity. So this sanity will potentially last. Well, I think it will last actually the entire session from now on. Are you holding anything in your hand?
I believe I still have the knife in my hand from earlier.
Yeah, the hatchet.
Or the hatchet. I'm sorry, hatchet.
You drop your hatchet as it ting 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 onto the metal flooring below in the service room. You start to feel paranoid. You're
I
convinced
just
that
gave you that hatchet. It was not meant for you to drop it meaningfully.
I am sorry, but I just got a little paranoid, that's all.
you're convinced that the reason why Agent Kino got on the boat with you, in that very boat, is because you're potentially convinced that everyone around you knows of your past.
My
And
past?
You've been a naughty girl.
My past?
You're,
promise my past is clear. I don't understand.
and they may potentially try to turn you in at a potential notice.
Turn me in?
First,
I haven't done anything.
you know, like what do you guys know about me, etc. Kind of that sort of general vibe.
No.
I have an
I don't want to go to the
image
crazy house. I don't want to go to the crazy
that I
house.
can show you guys of the fish creatures that lay in front of you. One seems to be wearing like a sort of like oil coat,
Ew.
and long rows of vicious
I don't like
fangs.
Like it. Ew.
It seems like they died a very sophisticated death, I would assume. Before we go on, would you care to go down and grab the hatchet that I kindly found for you and bring it back up here, just in case we might need it?
Absolutely, Agent Kino. I shall. So I'm going to get myself together and give him back this hatchet here.
As you
I
go
guess
down and you
maybe.
pick up the hatchet,
Mhm.
Lady Sparkle, can you give me a listen roll?
A listen roll.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
So, through the wind and the thing, you do start to hear a coming from downstairs. I don't know if you could hear that.
I did.
Okay.
Okay, so can I alert? I'm gonna alert Agent Kino. Like, hey, I heard something downstairs.
I hope it's not someone who's selling Girl Scout cookies, because I am not in the mood, even though I do like a good cookie or two.
I must agree. Why not repress on and ignore this noise from downstairs?
Can I investigate these fishmen?
Yep.
Are they? Can you see if they're dead? I poked them with the
Yeah.
stick.
Can we
the
investigate
pole.
these creatures? Oh, they look horrible.
Can I poke
So-
out the pole to make sure that they're dead?
No response from them. So you notice two fish creatures, one being latched into the neck of Lady Spark, which you recognise to be George Cassidy.
Oh,
You notice. Can you give me
that
a?
explains the letter. He said the letters. That explains the letter.
Can you give me a
word.
first aid or medicine check, please?
Absolutely.
Can I check and see if they have like an ID on them?
You pull out a small ID that says George Cassidy. Yes.
Just keep it in the immersion.
That's a
did
failed
you-
medicine check, unfortunately.
Do you know this fella? This one of these fine gentlemen that met their untimely end?
Yes, one seems to be George Cassidy. I found these letters. One specifically dated for April this year. I guess it was George was sending letters to, I want to say, an acquaintance. It looks like he was interrupted in the middle of writing this letter. Perhaps he was attacked, but by what?
And do we have an identification of the second person, or is there just one person here?
The other person,
The fish people. 'Cause there's two in the image. I don't know if there's just one person or just two.
let me quickly read through it again.
I mean, I see the two as well. I was thinking, is it?
So, looking at through the second body, you can confirm that their name is Smith. Smith Tal.
Smith happened to be one of the people mentioned in George Cassidy's letter.
And they both met their untimely end, and they had rather sharp teeth. Now, can I pull on like their like face to make sure it's not a mask?
Yeah, just slimy sludgy skin that kind of just moves around as you like try and grab onto it. It's really like mucusy kind of like on your hand.
And I can determine that these are real faces and not masks. So either
Give
they
me-
end up turning this way, or
If
they've
you
been
want-
born this way.
You can give me a natural world or science roll.
Natural roll or science.
Natural world or science. Which could either say biology or zoology, depending on what it says in your character sheet.
I don't see that, but I do see natural world, so I'll go with that for now.
Yeah. That's a fail, unfortunately. Okay.
Okay. As I wipe my hands off on a cloth nearby, I want to assume that I would like to know if these guys were like turned this way or they were just born this way, because it is concerning. I don't know where you come from, but normal people are not fish-like people. Call me crazy, but I feels like that is something we should be concerned about.
I agree.
I mean, if
only
you want
thing
to as well, Lady Sparkle,
And
you can also do a natural world or
Okay. Natural world or what?
sciences or biology. Science,
Okay,
biology, or zoology, sorry, I should say.
And I
Okay, let me-
use my lantern to look around the room to see if I can spot anything, like if there's anything in the
I'll go ahead and
shadows.
do natural world because I don't see science or biology.
Unfortunately, another fail. I mean, these are creatures that you've never seen before.
I mean, I'm trying to see like if there's anything else in this room besides these two people.
I'd say shattered glass leading out towards the outside of the thing. There's blood. I mean, you can look through George Cassidy's. Wait, you said you looked through George Cassidy's corpse, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so on his body, you actually find. Let me get the thing up. You find under his shirt a heavy purse full of strange gold coins. Same gold coins at the bottom of the staircase. Tied around his neck on a thick leather cord. You find
So,
in his hands a six-shooter, a Colt revolver, which is being held firmly in his still warm hands.
I'm Sparkles. I don't know if you noticed, but this young lad here has the same coins that we just found earlier, and I'm assuming they were his. And now we should put two and two together that someone either did not want the gold or just killed him from other reasons. He does have a nice, good firearm.
Well, you notice in George Cassidy's neck there is one of those fish creatures latched on for dear
Oh, the-
life. Like, even though it's
There's
dead, it's still like George
I'm-
claps shut.
I'm definitely thinking that Mr. Cassidy here was trying to get these coins appraised, so he needed my assistance, but he was attacked in the process of trying to get assistance.
The fish
We're-
attacked him or something else?
It definitely looks like it was these creatures. If it's latched into his neck.
Yeah. So wait, okay, I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. So is there a person and then the two fish people?
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
okay. I thought there was only the two people and one of the fish people were George whatever.
Oh.
No, so George Cassidy is a human.
Okay.
You have two fish-like, frog-like creatures, one latched into his neck, the other one laying dead on the floor.
Oh, okay. So now I have a better understanding of what's okay. Okay. In that case, and they're like both dead. Because I looked and saw that they're both dead.
Yeah. You
Okay.
notice bullet holes on the creatures that have led to their deaths. If you want, you can make a first aid check to see how they would have died.
Sure.
Or first aid or medicine, whichever one you want to roll. That is a regular success. With your regular success, you indicate that the bullets entered both creatures, only killed them because they went through the softest, fleshiest part of the bodies, aka the belly and the head of the face. You notice that on the exterior of their bodies, there's like a scaly, like rough hide-like presence, which has, from what you can see, has seen scratching and like signs of damage, potentially from a scuffle downstairs, that is present on the one that is latched into George Cassidy's neck.
Okay.
That
So,
what is.
I think I'm going to relieve George Cassidy of these coins, as I'm certain that he won't need them anymore, so we can continue to investigate these. Can I take the gun from his hands? As
Indeed. Do you examine the gun, or do you just pick it up?
Yeah, I examined the gun.
Okay. So flipping open the what's it called?
The chamber.
The chamber. All 6 shots have been fired.
Okay.
It seems evidence that 2 shots have been fired into both the fish people, with 2 bullets potentially left uncounted for, unless you give me a spot hidden check. Okay, so you notice that inside the still rotating lamp of the lighthouse, as it turns round, you do notice a bullet hole in it, potentially what could have left or caused the lamp itself to go out. And a single bullet has gone through the back window pane behind the 2 fish creatures, which is why all the shards of glass are on the outside. I will add the revolver to your character if you want, or...
So I deduct that this young lad was here searching out some information about these coins, writing a letter. These fish people surprised him. He shot them. He died. Tried to shoot a couple other shots and kind of missed. And that's why the lights are all out and scattered everywhere. Do you know how to use one of these without going insane? I mean, I don't know if I can trust you because you dropped the hatchet before, so I don't know if I can trust you with a full pistol. But unless you're not going crazy, are you able to handle one of these pea shooters?
I can definitely give it a shot. I do want to add that I do want to. I would love to examine those things a bit closely, if you don't mind relinquishing them.
Sure. I hand her the pouch, but I kept one for myself. Just,
I will say, because you had both gained the gold coins from George Cassidy's corpse, I need to find the proper amount that you recover. You recover 1d4 sanity.
So I gain or take away?
Yeah, so if you roll a 1d4 and then you add the amount. Unfortunately, Aura, this does not cure you of your indefinite sanity loss.
Okay.
You're still
So,
paranoid.
Do I hit
Great.
right click and then hit 2 or?
No, so just pick up the little triangle, the 1d4, and then roll that in your in the chat box.
Okay. So it's the first dice?
It's the on the of the 7 at present, it's the number 6. It's the 6th one you want to pick up.
Okay, this one.
No, not that one, the triangle one. The one to the right of it.
This one.
Yep. So you regain 3 sanity.
Sweet.
And Aura, that's a lot of sanity. I'll pick the first one, so you recover 4 sanity from that.
Okay. So I can add 4 back.
Yep.
So I take the bullets, the 6 bullets that she gave me earlier, reload the gun, and carefully hand her the gun.
Okay. So I'll
Now-
remove that from your inventory.
So this is my favorite gun, even though I just found it. So please do not lose it or shoot me, because I don't care for holes in my body than the one I already have.
Oh, don't worry. I'll take great care of it. I'll definitely make sure that no one will come to any harm unless they, of course, attack us.
One thing I think we should do, if we still have access to the radio and there's no creatures down below trying to kill us as well, we should determine and talk back to Steve, our good pal Steve, to help us identify these fish-like creatures, as he was a fish-like expert.
He is an expert in marine biology. Maybe he can help us.
Okay.
So we slowly what? Wait, can I throw down like a noise cracker or not like something down there to? Okay, is there like you said? There's like glass in the room.
Oil
Yeah.
lamps.
There's oil
right?
lamp?
But don't we don't need it to see because we have the lights, right? And the
Well, I
lights.
just
There
wanna
is
make sure there's one.
there's no light. We haven't turned on the light on the upstairs one.
Oh, okay. I thought we had lights on in the entire.
No. So
Entire
each
building.
room had its own light switch that you needed to turn on.
Okay.
Uh,
So we-
Unfortunately, I'm a little bit
Turn.
ruthless when it comes to GMing like this. If you don't tell me what you want to do,
No, you're fine. You're fine. I was just trying to not use it for a light source. I was trying to see if there's anyone down there.
so you throw a little bit of glass down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Throws down. Just ting, ding, 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 ding. On the metal. No response.
Okay. I think I am assuming that it's clear, but keep your guard up, just in case. Let's turn on a light because it's kind of dark in here. We're more than the light we already have.
Okay.
Let there be light, as Agent Reno.
Yes.
Climbing back down, obviously you go back over to the ham radio with the lights, flip the light switch on. Again, you have like the marine biologist. Ham radio, you have the Coast Guard number. You have like the harbor's number as well. And so you want to dial up the marine biologist again, is it?
Yes.
Okay. You dial in. Well, I say you dial in. You don't need to dial back in because it's already dialed to that number. But
Steve. Unless you went on break. Is this Steve?
Yeah, this is Steve, Steve Darenport. Is this the people at the lighthouse?
Yes. This is Agent Kino again, and I would say we have discovered some rather disturbing, odd things. That we found a gentleman upstairs, and unfortunately, we wasn't able to talk to him because he is dead. But we did find some companions of his that was lodged into his neck. They were fish-like, slimy, mucusy creatures, and Flash, face dark, tells them all the stuff that's happening upstairs to save time, as they do in anime. And
a little
let you
time
know
skip.
what's-
I'm wary of them.
to let you know what's going on, of the details of what they look like, and if you could tell me if you've heard of such things before.
Okay, fish-like, slimy, mucus. Are you sure you not just came across like a freak frog?
It's definitely freaky. I would have to say that. It's definitely win an award for a Halloween show. But no, I've never seen a creature like this in my life, and I can't lie that I might have tinkled a little bit when I seen it, but let's not say that out loud.
But okay. Moving on from that. Do you have like a sketch of these fish creatures you can provide, or?
I mean, I'm not quite of the artist. If I was my friend Michael Turner that you have not heard of before, he was a great lad of artists, and he would be able to drop something nice and quick for you. But maybe my lovely colleague can sketch something up for us. Are you good at drawing, Princess Sparkle?
I should be more than sufficient enough for the task. What would I roll to go ahead and check that for you?
Let's have a look.
I don't think I have sketch or art ability.
I would say for this, I'd say give me a hard library use, as there's the kind of like get your. That's a fail, unfortunately. Unless you want to spend 2 luck.
I'll spend 2 luck.
Okay, so I'd say give around 10 minutes. You'd probably be able to give like an accurate sketch of what one would look like.
Do I roll? How do I spend my my luck?
If you just click on the luck and then just type in the new number, same as
she's okay.
it's the same as like.
So I don't actually roll for it. Luck. Okay.
No. So if you spend luck, it's like just spend like a currency.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thought I had to roll for luck for some reason.
As she's drawing, can I take a?
So I'm doing a sketch of what Agent Kino was describing, and to the best of my ability, it comes out very vivid. And so I guess I start to help provide a bit more in terms of imaging to help us figure out what's going on.
Okay. What were you gonna say? Sorry, Agent Kino.
I was gonna say, as she's drawing, can I take a survey of the area to make sure that we're still safe?
Whereabouts are you up at the top of the lighthouse looking out, or?
Is there a window still in the room that we're in, or is it only upstairs?
I'd say there's a small-ish window.
Can I just peek at it and see if there's anyone, or down the stairs to see if anyone's coming up?
Make a spot hidden check.
Okay. Like I have my gun pointed just to see. That was not a fail.
The rain is too hard to see outside of the for the outside now, because the storm's really picked up, and staring down into the like bit down below.
Yeah.
Can't see anything.
Do another spot. Don't see anything. Okay. We should. I don't know. Something tells me my instincts is kicking in that we shouldn't stay here for too long. So if you would like to hurry up that sketch so we can get the hell out of here.
I chuckled nervously and started sketching in a very fast, vigorous manner, but somehow still managing to keep it very clean and legible to be able to decipher. Done.
Okay. So one sketch created there. Later, what do you want to do?
I guess hand it to Agent Kino, and then I guess try to figure out if I can find any more clues. These creatures.
Okay.
Is Agent Kino there?
Are you?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Are you still using the radio, or?
Yeah, we're still using radio. So
I hand you the sketches as requested, so that you can, I guess, describe to Steve the creatures. I don't know. What do you want to do?
So my colleague has finished the drawing, and they definitely had very sharp teeth. In the suit, were they wearing clothes or no? Are they supposed to be wearing clothes?
One of them was wearing clothes. Yes.
One of them was dashed up as a very businessman-like attire, while the other one was completely naked. I don't know if they transformed into these creatures or what, but they look like almost like a anglerfish, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can get what you mean. I could send someone out to get that sketch from you and potentially have you look, but looking outside with the storm and stuff, the only people that would we couldn't send anyone out from our ship's not set up to handle such vicious storms. The only people that would probably have the ability to do so and go out and for the time being would be the Coast Guard.
Would you be able to attach me to the Coast Guard, or do I have to do that myself?
I would not be able to. Did they? I mean, is there anyone on the island that you can speak to, or?
We are on a deserted, dark, rainy, bloody, fish-like island. What do you think, sir?
I'm not in your situation. I don't know.
You are quite the helper, aren't you? Did you ever win Employee of the Month? Because it seems like it should have gone to Phil. Because you are terrible at your job. I guess we are done with you. I'm going to hang up now.
I mean, did they leave anything on the side? Okay. Bye. Over and out.
How many times can we use this radio? Does it have like a limit?
Okay.
Is
Is there a limit to the radio?
There's no limit, no.
Okay, so we try to call the Coast Guard.
All right.
This time.
You flick it over to the Coast Guard. What do you want to do? As you flicked over.
Coast Guard, hello, anyone there? I am Agent Kino, and I am with a colleague, and we are investigating, stranded technically, and we come across a lot of strange things, and I wanted to know if I can relate some information that you can either figure out what's going on or help us if you see anything like it. It doesn't seem like you were responding, so I don't know if you're actually there or you're dead. If you're dead, then I guess, you can't really help me. But if you're not dead, can you give me a sign that you're alive somewhere out there to help us?
That's a very broad start to a sentence. I hadn't even had the chance to respond yet, but yes, this is the Coast Guard. Do you mind, Agent Kino, whereabouts are you radioing in from?
I fade to black, time skip, and let them know where we came from.
From Beacon Island.
Beacon Island. We are on the Beacon Island, and we are in the lighthouse, and we've discovered blood, fish-like creatures that look like anglerfish. One was in a fancy suit. It was a nice suit, I can't even lie. But, we found what was the guy's name? George, whatever.
George Cassidy.
George Cassidy. I was mostly talking to Aura because I'm gonna be
Yes,
agent.
it was George. Yes.
And this fellow met an untimely end due to the fish-like creatures, and I wanted to know if you ever heard of something like that before, or you know what's going on, or if you could swing your ship around to come get us the fuck out of here.
Well, yes, we can certainly send out a ship. Is there any other survivors on the island?
It's just me and Princess Sparkle.
Roger that. We'll send out our dredge ship. Should be around 20 to 30 minutes. It's because of the lighthouse being inoperative. It's potential. It might take a little bit slower, but
we should fix that. I guess we could. I've never tinkered with a lighthouse before, but I've made it. My grandmama has taught me how to work a radio before, but maybe I can reach into my mind to find out how to fix a lighthouse to bring it to you.
At this point, Aura, can you give me a look roll, please?
Oh God.
A luck roll?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
Is Aura about to die?
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, there we go.
Oh God.
From
Aura.
outside, you hear a loud bang, and all of a sudden, the lights go out, and the radio dies. The power within the lighthouse, from what you can sense, has gone out.
Well, I'm assuming because of the lights going out that this fellow is not going to be able to help us any longer. But I feels like we are in a pickle that we should try to fix this lighthouse, get the power turned back on, fix the lighthouse so the Coast Guard can find a way to find us here.
Yes. Is there a generator or something that we can try and find? Or are we completely out of luck?
You do recall the shed with the metal churning coming out of Agent Kino from when you were outside.
Yes, there is a shaft outside that controls the power. If we travel down that way, we could possibly be able to turn the power back on.
Yes, but I think we should definitely take our chances and try that.
So all we have is our lanterns that we brought with us, and
we have weapons to defend ourselves.
You only picked up one oil lantern, so you have one oil lantern between you.
So who has the lantern?
You have the lantern, yes.
I have the lantern. Oh,
you do start to hear metal scraping up the stairs. Some bony like sounds.
I'm starting to hear something. You want to shoot your gun out there to make sure that thing doesn't come inside of here?
Yeah, I step in front of. I aim my gun. What do I don't have a. You gave me a gun, right?
Revolver. Yeah.
Okay, so I aim the revolver at the. And I stance myself to prepare to shoot. Keeping steadily as best I can. So, go ahead? Do I roll anything for that? Or...
Let me show you. So, can you guys see the map?
Yes.
I see us. Yes, I see us. Yes.
Coolio. As you come up to as you hear it finally reach the top of the stairs, you see in the obscure darkness of the room, you see another one of those fish-like beings at the top of the stairs, slimy, like seaweed dredging down from it. It's like looking around in the dark, sniffing.
Okay.
And this is where we're going to enter combat.
Okay.
So, say you're both using your revolvers.
Yes.
Okay.
So you both get plus 50 to your reflex. I think it's a reflex. No, dexterity. You get plus 50 to your dexterity, which brings you above the fish creature's move. Who has the bigger build? On the top right. So, Agent Kino, you have the bigger build. What do you want to do? Because you'll be the first to act. because you're using your revolver,
Mm-hmm.
you can only fight with your revolver for this turn.
Okay. Remember that coin that I took
Mm.
from? Can I throw that as a distraction to
Whereabouts are
Let's
you
turn-
throwing it?
pass the monster so he can
If
look
you
behind him?
right click, well, he's at the top of the stairs now.
Well, yeah, but if there's a staircase, I could throw it at the wall behind him so he can look at it, and then I can shoot him.
Okay.
Is that possible?
If you right click on the map, you should have like thing called pointers, and you can be able to draw like a straight line from your character to where you want to throw
so
it.
a pencil.
Not the pencil. The on the top left, there's like a little downwards arrow
On the top.
pointing to. If you right click, you get the little like bot item with all the little items and stuff. There should be
Yeah.
like a point.
Oh, an arrow.
Like a diagonal arrow, yeah, called pointers. If you click on that and then click on draw arrow, you'll be able to draw from your character. I made these maps a little bit too big. Whoops.
Am I doing this right? I don't know if I'm doing this right.
Do you want to share your screen real quick and I'll look?
Yeah.
This is one of the things I didn't go through with you guys, so I do apologize.
No, you're fine.
So on the do you have the?
I did have it. It
Terribly
just
sorry.
went down.
I didn't share it with you properly. There you are. So
Okay.
this is the map.
So is this the arrow? So I hit the map and then hit this arrow?
So you wanted to throw it there, is it?
Yeah, towards this wall.
Okay. So give me a throw roll.
Okay, hold on. I gotta move this out of the way.
You can resize if you want.
Because I wish we could pull these things out, the things so I can put on my other monitor. Because then that would make this a lot easier.
Yeah.
Okay,
Throw
let's
bottom
throw-
right. That's a wide miss, unfortunately. It hits the shelving unit next to it.
And still distract me, and I take a shot.
Well, that's your. So throwing the coin is your action.
Oh, okay.
So is it ting ding ding ding? The
I distracted it, so or I take a shot.
the fish creature does go. And it does
Okay,
go
so
to.
do I roll to take a shot, or can I move somewhere?
You can move and use an action.
Okay, how do I use an action?
So if you go to your character sheet and you double click on the fighting, it should say
Oh, the fighting one.
for the revolver. If you double click on the little percentage next to it that says 45. That's a fumble,
Oh my
unfortunately.
gosh!
Oh my god,
In the-
we're gonna die.
In the dark, you and it hits off it ricochets off the wall. Agent Kino, can you make a dexterity save for me, please?
Oh god, am I gonna get shot from her?
As the bullet ricochets and comes back towards you.
Oh my god.
Okay. You managed to dodge out of the twing as it like fires, hits straight into the ham radio though.
I thought you told me you knew how to use one of these things. You're gonna get us killed.
So as this is happening, the youngling turns around and goes from as it like hears the fire of this revolver echo through the chamber. As its turn, it's gonna move towards you. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I believe, is the stats. If I can find them. Yep.
It's in front of us now?
So it's within melee range of you, and it's going to take a swipe at the sound, which was Lady Sparkle.
I think she might be away. Yeah, she had to step away.
Okay, I'm sorry. Am I... Okay, what am I doing? I
So-
stepped away for a second.
No worries. You're being attacked by the youngling. Unfortunately, because you're using your ranged weapon, you can't fight back. Also, while this is being rolled, can you guys make a sanity roll for me, please?
Oh, great.
You missed your shot. I thought you told me you knew how to use one of those things.
I apologize. It must be... I must be going crazy.
So, Aura, you take 1d6 sanity damage for a failed roll. Agent Kino, you take 1 sanity for the realization that this is not a creature that you would otherwise be be aware of.
Which one's the D6 again?
Just the 5th one in.
Oh, okay. And then I'm just rolling it.
Yep. Okay, so you take 1 damage. Because this creature rolled an extreme success on its attack. Never mind, I read that wrong. It does do max damage though, unfortunately.
On Princess Sparkle?
Yep. Which takes 7 damage.
Oh God!
Can you give me a Constitution save for me, please?
Absolutely.
As I quickly reread the rules for how major wounds work. Do you want to spend luck to turn this into a regular success?
Yes.
Okay, so you spend 23 of your 43 luck.
Oh crap. Okay.
So
I have. Hold on. 23 of my 43. Jeez.
yes,
Leave
So you'd
me
be
with
down.
20.
You'd be down to 20 luck now.
20? Okay. I thought it was 23. Okay. Oh boy.
Oh God! He missed her shot. Almost shot
So,
me.
As
And get almost killed.
I am so horrible.
As its claws slash into you, the force of it throws you down to the ground. With a regular Constitution check save, you do remain conscious, but you are severely wounded as blood splashes across the floor from the attack.
Leave me here. Just leave me.
That ends the first round of combat. Do you both want to use your revolvers for next turn?
Yeah.
Or are
I'm
you
gonna
wanting?
I'm gonna pull out my hatchet.
Okay, so you would not gain the dexterity bonus. Are you still using your revolver, Lady Sparkle?
Yes.
Okay. So it's your turn first. What do you want to do?
My turn.
No,
It's my
Aura's.
turn.
Is
Is there any way, I could shoot it, to inconvenience it, shoot its foot or its arm or something?
You can do an aim shot, but that would require a penalty dice. So you'd roll at penalty.
That's fine. I'm already dying. I might as well. Let's go ahead and do that then.
So if you click the +1p and then do your ranged attack.
For the revolver?
Yes. That's a regular success. Where do you want to hit it?
Can I cheat and shoot in the head?
You want to shoot it in the head? Certainly can.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Is that for Mal?
So on the so the damage where it says 1d8, if you want to double click that.
Oh, okay.
Is it boom, like hits it in the head, slightly annoys it. But that brings it over to its turn. It's going to go ahead and try and bite Agent Kino. Oops.
He's gonna bite him?
Why did it roll twice? Oh, because I targeted. Never mind. So it fails anyway. Because it's in melee with you, Kenty. You can fight back if you wish on its turn.
Yes. Can I take a nice good old Buster Blade swing?
With your metal bar, is
hatchet.
it? Oh, have you got the hatchet pack? Okay.
Yes.
I need to add that back into your.
She gave it back. I told her to go get it and give it back to me.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah, I gave it back to him. Yeah.
I
So
will
he's
add that
still-
back into your inventory. There you are. Just saying, it is significantly lower to hit. I don't know why it's so low.
My melee attack?
Yeah, so you're fighting with a hatchet or sickle is 15 to hit, whereas your fabricated weapon or fighting brawl is 55. Not that I'm trying to metagame, I'm just letting you know. It's how you want to play.
No. So wait, are you saying that my hatchet is weaker than?
You would have a lower chance of hitting with your hatchet
Than using my revolver?
than using your fists or the metal bar. At this range in melee combat, your revolver is basically just a better use as a clunk of metal in a sense.
Then I guess I'll use my metal bar then instead of the hatchet.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a regular attack or an attack roll.
Do I click the weapon? The name?
If you click on the little
55?
percentage next to the
The
weapon,
50. The
Yeah.
55.
that is an extreme success. So let me target the creature for you. If you want to roll the attack damage next to it,
The
which is 1d4. Yep.
Did I do that right or no?
Yeah, because you rolled an extreme, it automatically does max damage. So, ting, as you like whack it over its head, as it's like starting to like suffer from the blunt trauma of being whacked by this. It now goes to your turn, Agent Kino. What do you want to do?
I just finish it off. I attack it again with the metal pipe.
Okay, so go ahead and give it an attack roll. It's going to use its claws to kind of swing back at you in its attack. That's another extreme success.
I'm just
Holy
good at my
shit.
job. I
You just
wouldn't be much of an agent.
dunk.
I wasn't good at fighting.
It just gets clobbered over the head again as it just falls to the floor, unconscious.
And that is how you deal with an unwanted guest. Is the thing is dead now, right?
Yep.
Can I try to bandage up Princess Sparkles?
Yes, of course. If you want to give a first aid check.
Now, I've never done this before, in the field, because I never had a partner just get shot or stabbed before in front of me. So, we're gonna leave it up to chance to see if I can actually cure you or not.
That's a regular success. You managed to regain 1 hit point. aura.
I gain 1 health back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Well,
god.
it looks like Fates is on your side not to die today, and I don't leave you here. So I guess we are
Thank
in
you
this
so
for
much
a
for
little
your assistance. I do appreciate it. But usually I have people that help, protect me.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. I would think we should be more aware of our surroundings next time, as we make our way down towards. I'm assuming that he was not alone. I feels like that was just a grunt soldier checking out the situation, and we should be expecting more of those fellas. He didn't have a suit. Why did he have a suit? Can I take that into account for myself that he wasn't wearing a suit?
Of course you can. Yeah.
Because I want to know why the one was wearing a suit.
Okay.
Like, was it a commanding officer or something? Like, it was a leader? Did he steal the clothes? So we make our way back downstairs slowly while I'm aiming my gun.
Okay.
Yes.
So can I have my can I have my lantern on like my hip?
Yeah.
To like give us like light
You can.
as I hold my hatchet and gun in 2 hands?
Yeah. You won't be able to use both of them in the same turn, but you'll be able to have both of them accessible. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I'll have my pipe and the gun in my hand with the lantern on my side.
Good. Coolio. Okay. So moving your way down. I'd say as you get. Let me stop sharing this. As you're no longer. It's no longer. You're no longer there. As you get to the bottom of the staircase where the 2 last golden coins... Well, actually, where you last left the 2 golden coins, there are no coins there anymore. But you do hear rustling from the door to your left. Who went down the stairs first?
I guess I did, since I have the most experience in health.
Make a dexterity check for me, Agent Kino, as the door is basically broken down at the hinges and another one of these fish creatures lunges towards you. That's a fail. Unfortunately, you get tackled by another one of them. As it
Agent Kino needs an assist. Agent down. Agent in distress.
I'm frantic. I'm trying to figure out how to. Is there any way I could assist him not get in fire of the I guess the creature, right?
wow.
Oh,
Oh shit. Hold on. Let me load it up again.
okay.
I accidentally deleted the the creature.
Oh dang. Oops.
Hang on, let me share this
They
record.
don't really get a lot of space.
If you click on your character, it should automatically update the screen.
Yep, I got it.
Oh, yeah. As you're in the let me...
So,
I would love it if you would get this thing off me, and please don't shoot me.
okay. I go over to Agent Kino to help get the thing off of him. Is there anything else I should be aware of, like as I'm going over there, like booby traps or anything?
It's no booby traps, but it is still alive. It is trying to actively try and claw at Agent Kino.
Can I take the hatchet from Agent Kino and try like beating it off him?
You can give that a try, yeah.
Okay, so I take.
So if you run up to it, so you can move your token to move up to it, and try swinging at it with the hatchet. You still have the small knife, remember?
Okay.
So, or the large knife.
Can I use? I want to use the hatchet, and then if that doesn't work, the knife. Then
You can only do one attack per
one
attack per turn.
Okay. Okay, so I guess I'll just go for the hatchet. And do I just click on the?
Double click on the 15, yep.
Okay.
That is a success. Holy shit. So you managed to
Finally, justice.
slam it into the back of the thing. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
I am glad that you did not miss.
Oops. Did I turn that off? Okay, it.
That has nice damage as you whack into the back of the creature. That's it.
I don't think this guy has any breath mints.
It certainly is very foul in appearance and stench.
Can I roll away from him as he got hit? Is that a thing I could do? Like hit dodge? Can I like use dodge to like roll away?
Oh, yeah, you can. I mean, looking at my sources, as you drive the axe in, it shatters. Oh no, actually, hold on. It's in a lot of pain, and it did suffer a major wound from it.
Or can I just stab it? Can I follow up with another attack to stab it through the chest?
Well, it goes to the next round then, so it's its turn. It is going to try and claw at you again. If I can select... There we are. It is going to try and claw at you. And obviously you can fight back because it's in melee and you're in melee.
So do I hit melee attack?
Yeah, if you roll a... You can choose to try and dodge, or you can try and melee. That's a regular success. Unfortunately, it succeeds in this, meaning that it digs its claws into you. That's the wrong button. I don't know why that...
I am Agent Kino is damaged.
It slashes in, dealing 4
I would
damage.
love for this thing to get off me.
It is now your turn, Agent Kino. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Damn.
It is going to attack back. But that fails as well. So you're basically just both trying to wrestle each other at the moment, just whacking each other.
Can you please get this thing off me, if you wouldn't mind?
Going back, it's now Lady Sparkle's turn.
So I take the hatchet again, and I'm starting slashing the monster again. We do another hatchet roll.
Yep. So go ahead and make another hatchet roll. That's a fail, unfortunately.
No!
I am dying.
Can I try again?
Unfortunately not. You don't have enough luck.
Can I use... I don't have enough... I'm sorry, what did I have enough of?
Enough luck, unfortunately, to spend either.
All right.
I don't think you can spend luck on attack rolls anyway, so...
Can I switch to the knife instead?
Unfortunately... Well, you can, but you have to be an attack for next turn, unfortunately. In response to it trying to attack, it does raise its tail up at you, and it's going to go to the next round. Because it's using its tail as an attack, it gets to act first. It's going to fire a little needle at you, Aura.
Can I block
Watch
it?
out for its tail.
You can attempt
It's
to...
poison.
You can attempt to dodge it, but that means you're going to be diving for cover and it's going to waste your next turn.
So but if I don't dodge, I'm gonna get hit.
Well, it's still an attack roll. You might be able to dodge.
Okay,
So you
I'll
might-
just attempt to dodge.
Are you going to attempt to dodge, or are you just going to do nothing? Is what I was going to say.
I'm going
Sorry.
to attempt to dodge because
Okay.
I mean, if I get hit, I don't know what you said. It's a needle that's coming towards me.
Yep.
What if it's poisonous? Like, what if I get poisoned or something?
I don't know.
I don't want to get poisoned, so I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
Yeah, take your time. I'm just, bleeding from the side here.
That's a fail. I mean, it fails its attack as well, unfortunately. But then it goes down to Agent Kino's turn.
And I kick it off of me.
As a fighting maneuver, you can, yes.
Okay. Like, can I kick it backwards off of me? Okay.
Yeah, so give me a fighting brawl. That's a regular success. I'm gonna... I am going to roll. You succeed. You managed to kick it. Which direction are you planning to kick it from?
Is it back in? Did it come from that room?
Oh, sorry. You should be able to see it. Can you?
Yeah. There's like the room that it came from, or am I like? Can I kick it back into the room? Like,
I'd say you'd be able to kick back
from...
2, so you're bang 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. To get a little bit of space between me, the creature.
It's good. It like readies itself again, which leads it to Lady Sparkle's turn. What do you want to do?
Kill it. Kill
So
it.
I'm going to go after it. I'm going to fucking kill it.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and you take the knife.
Yep.
That I have instead and try to stab it in the head.
Stab it in the head. That is going to incur a penalty dice because you're doing an aimed attack.
Oh, I have to do an aimed attack?
Yeah.
Can I throw the knife?
Like that.
Well, you can throw the knife, but if you're still aiming for the head, you'd still have to do an aimed attack.
Wait, aiming? I thought.
So
aiming
is basically you're attacking a certain body part at the cost of having to roll an additional tens dice, a penalty dice, essentially.
Oh, okay. I don't want to do an aimed attack. Can I just do a regular?
Yeah.
Okay, with the knife that I have, just a regular knife attack. Okay.
So you do a regular success. It's going to strike back with its claws as it's fully regained its attack. Misses. So go ahead and roll damage. As you hit it, it seems that you try to dig it in, but it hits some of the scales and just kind of ting off. As it doesn't seem to react to any sort of any of the damage.
Great.
It now goes back to its turn. It's gonna try and swipe at you as well, Aura again. As it dives forward, it's gonna try and bite you actually, and try and bite at your hand with your knife. Do you want to dodge or do you want to attack? Or fight back?
I want to go ahead and attack.
Okay.
Would that be with the hatchet?
It can be whatever weapon you want to use.
Okay. I'll try to do the hatchet this time.
So both of you fail, unfortunately. As it lunges forward, you try and swipe with the axe, but it's a bit heavy, and you just manages to sidestep the blade as it comes crashing into the wood below. Agent Kino, it's your turn.
Can I attack with my pipe?
Yeah, you can.
Come in as a lunge with the pipe.
Yeah, you certainly can.
That's the first one, right?
Yes. As you come bearing down, it Actually,
It's a fail.
yeah. So it tries to swipe back at you as it, but misses. Seems to be a round of blunders, but it's now your turn, Lady Sparkle. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna
Attack!
step away for real quick.
Okay.
I want to try and go ahead and attack again.
Okay, so as you're attacking this time, there is the outnumbered rule. So because it's already attacked and fought back this turn, you basically outnumber it and you get a bonus die to your attack.
Hell yeah! Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to the hatchet again.
Okay, so if you click on the +1B before you do your hatchet roll, it will roll with a bonus die.
Okay.
It's a miss, unfortunately.
Oh, that
As
is
it's
whack.
wiped back, I think, with a negative. That misses as well.
Good, because it's perishing. It's getting close to being finished.
So as it swings, so you go back to the next turn, it goes to swing at you again. Its claws bearing down. Unfortunately fails. You can fight back if you want, or dodge. I should
Fighting
have.
back.
Yeah, so go ahead and just give it a roll.
Okay.
That's
Man, this is just.
As you're just like, rah, like it's pitch
Yeah.
black and both. The creature's like slashing quite like wildly, and
It's totally like, come on.
I'll say while we wait for Adrian Kino, because you both have the same dexterity, you can take your
Yes.
turn. What do you want to do in response to the barrage of like claws that are coming at your way?
Okay, do we still have our oil lamps? Is there any way I could attack it with the oil lamp?
Agent Kino has their oil lamp. I don't think you said that you picked up an
crap.
oil lamp though.
Oh crap. So I can't use Agent Kino's lamp without Agent Kino being here.
Unfortunately not. They would have to use it on their turn.
Oh, okay, shoot. I don't want to use bullets again because that's too close. Don't want to do the knife because I feel like it wouldn't work due to this hide of the hide of the creature. So I feel as though I should try the hatchet again. And just hope for the best.
The hatchet has a lower chance of hitting, remember?
It does. Okay, I guess I don't have a choice but to try the knife again. I only did it once. Okay, I guess I'll try the knife again.
Okay. So while the barrage, you block with the hatchet as one of the claws strikes down at you. You go to jab them with the knife. Go ahead and make an attack.
Okay.
Okay, I have return. Start.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's a
Oh,
fail, unfortunately. As it
Oh,
brings down its claws again. That's a success, unfortunately.
oh my God.
Striking you for 6 damage. As it slashes, I will say-
Sparkles, you can't do anything.
let me double check the rules on
Is she dead?
major wound. Let me check the rules.
Oh my God. I like how your head peeks behind the little board you have on your stream. I like how his cat head pokes down behind the board to look at the rules.
Let me check my notes.
Good Lord.
So your character is dying. The character immediately falls unconscious. At the end of your round, you must roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my God! Play the Pokemon.
I can roll a Constitution
Yep.
saving throw.
Oh my God!
Lady Sparkle, can you please describe your final thoughts and moments as the beast claw strikes across your throat.
Oh my god.
I guess the only thing I'm good at is dealing with exotic goods and rare artifacts. And best of luck to you, Agent Kino.
Oh my god. No.
As Lady Sparkle falls to the ground, the gold coin that was in their pocket flies out, and the youngling goes, jumps on the coin. What do you do, Agent Kino?
Didn't I take up the bag of coins before?
Yes, but Aura you gave Aura a coin to appraise, didn't you?
Yes. But like the bag that George had, didn't I like take it? Like
Yes.
the whole bag? I noticed that the creature likes the coins. I take a couple. Can I take a couple and throw them in the room behind him?
Yeah. So you just tink, like throw them. Make a throw roll actually for me, if you could.
Okay.
That's a fail unless you want to spend one luck.
I will spend one luck.
Okay. So you managed to just frink like 2 coins, ting at the back of the wall.
Sorry.
And the youngling's like runs in and starts like trying to like claw at the coins, putting it in his mouth like.
I try to make it get away.
Okay, so where do you want to head?
Out the front door.
Okay.
Because we still gotta turn the lights back on. So there's no point in staying here.
So leaving Lady Sparkle's unfortunate, like, as she draws her last breaths,
I'm
you
sorry.
run out the front gates.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You told me you knew how to use a pistol.
Back into the Beacon Island, the outside
Plus I just get surrounded by all of them.
the buffeting winds now starting to hit you more and more as you can see off into the distance there is a small dredge type boat, but it's like fog light like at the top, just like slowly making its way to the island. What do you want to do?
Can I shoot my gun in the air to signal that I'm here?
Yeah, just a round fires into the air. I think that's your second bullet, is it?
Yeah.
Coolio. You hear in the pouring down rain, you hear the dang da dang da dang of like the rowboat, like, or the dredge, like recognizing that there is still someone here.
Can I make my way towards the boat?
Yeah. Say running down the boat. Do you look around maybe, or are you just dead set on getting to that pier?
I'm dead set on getting the fuck out of here.
Okay, so running to the pier, you are about, I'd say, the boat's still about 6 minutes away. As you see more and more of these little fish creatures running around the island now, drastically, like some of them are like holding coins in their mouths, and some of them are running around with like them in their hands.
Why do they need these coins?
I don't
Why
know.
do they want these coins? I don't know what else to talk to. I'm talking to myself here.
I will say, because of the death of Lady Sparkle, you lose 5 sanity.
Okay.
Out of the cottage.
Alright.
So you do gain a temporary sanity because you lost more than 5 sanity in a single go. You gain. Let's see. Thalassophobia, the fear of water and the creatures within, the waters around you. You start to feel like as if there's multiple more younglings or the fish creatures circling around you, waiting for you to fall into the water below. Out of the front of the cabin, you see the same fish creature, this time stumbling out with the gold coins in its mouth. It recognizes you on the pier and it starts to get down on all fours and sprint over. I'd say you get an action before it gets to you.
Can I use intimidate to intimidate the creature?
You're trying to intimidate it. How would you go about intimidating it?
By throwing my lantern at it.
Okay.
Making a fire, like a gas, like a fire, because it's made of it's fire in it, right?
Yeah, I would say make another throw.
Throw, okay. Damn.
Okay, so it hits the side of the pier. I'd say a third of the pier on the right now is smothered in oil with a flame, enough for the creatures to run around. As it comes back into you, I'm going to go into that actual combat phase now. So if you're planning to attack with a ranged weapon, I would allow you to act before the fish creature, before it gets to you.
Let me say, if I shoot the oil, will it turn into flames?
I'd say because it's already lit, the flames are on the floor already, but it's not covering the entire pier.
Okay. I'm gonna use my melee weapon.
Okay, so it's going to run up towards you first. As it pounces towards you, it's going to try and bite you.
Can I dodge?
Yeah, you can attempt to dodge as an action. So if you roll your dodge. Unfortunately misses as it digs its claws into, as it bites into you.
Oh my god. This will not be the end to Agent Kino.
Let me have a look.
Can I spend some of my luck?
Unfortunately, not for our attack rolls.
Okay.
Dealing 5 damage to you. It's now your turn, though. What do you want to do?
Alright, I attack it with my weapon.
With your fabricated weapon? Your metal bar?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and swing for attack. It is going to try and attack itself in response, but in the slippery wetness, it just tried to swing, but you managed to quickly duck to the left. It's its turn again, unfortunately. So, are you wanting to dodge or fight back?
I'm gonna dodge. No, I'm gonna fight back.
Okay. So it's a fail. What's your attack? Again, another fail. I'll say at this instance,
I'm folding under pressure. It's my sanity.
You hear the crack of a firearm, a rifle to be exact, in the distance. It hits and deals. Let's have a look.
About time you guys got here. This is not where my story ends for Agent Guido.
Enough to put it out, so it's as it falls into the water below. The dredge is about minutes away, but it spots that you were in a fight and it did take the shot. As it lands on. Are you the Agent Kano we were looking for?
Yes, these creatures everywhere, they're attracted to these golden coins that I have, and I managed to slip away. Unfortunately, my companion had met an untimely demise due to these creatures, and we wasn't able to figure out what's going on exactly, but we figured out one had a suit, so I think he was like the ringleader, but he died. We saw this guy named George got something I can't even remember because of the sanity of my bleeding is not able to remember what his last name was, and I'm not able to I wasn't able to really to tell anything before these creatures attacked us.
Okay. Let's calm down. You're clearly some sort of in terms of shock. Let's get you on the boat. Oh fuck! And he's like, as you see, there's more of them now charging down from the lighthouse.
Throw the coins. They're attracted to the coins.
Are you going to throw the coins?
Yeah, to save my life. Hell yeah, I'm gonna throw those coins.
Are you just throwing them anywhere, or is there a specific place?
I'm throwing them towards the lighthouse.
All right, so as you chuck in, they do seem to stop for a second. They jump onto it and they start trying to fight each other off for it and stuff as the dredge boat takes off from the island itself. And that's where I'm going to end it there, as you manage to successfully get yourself off the island. The dredge boat makes its way back to shore. Unfortunately, as the only surviving person, I'm sorry, Aura. How does Agent Kino progress their lives after this of traumatic events that happen?
I put one. Do I have any of the coins left?
No.
I have one. I don't have any of the coins left. I used all of them. Get the throne.
Well, you just said you throw any remaining coins, so
yeah. Well, I just take my gun. I draw a was it that? What did we find? The obelisk with sparkles around in the sand at the beach or the land to commemorate Princess Sparkles.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, that's the end of the thing. I will say, as a small epilogue, as you make your way back to the island, you are stopped by hold on a sec. You are stopped by the Federal Bureau on your way back. You are interrogated about what's happened, about the obelisk that you drew on the dredge ship back. After a thorough interrogation for the Bureau investigation about the smuggling and gold coins and creatures that are otherworldly from what you would believe, they wholeheartedly believe you. In return for the information you provided, they provide you with new clothes, a new sense of identity, and a trip far away from this small part of Massachusetts.
Agent Kino is no longer who I will be known as. I will be now known as Speakly Boop.
Yes, Speakly Boop. And with that bombshell, I would like to thank everyone for joining us for our Lightless Beacon Call of Cthulhu one-shot. It's been a blast. I want to thank again.
That was so much fun. Thank you.
That was so fun. Thank you so much for having me, Jthowi.
Yes, that was super fun. I survived. I
Even though I
lived.
perished, it's fine. Even though I perished, it's all good.
It's just how the dice were rolled, unfortunately.
That was unfortunate. I tried to save you, but
It's okay, I know.
If it makes you feel any better, Aura, you are the first person to perish during my one shots for this game, for this one.
so do we know why the fish people was attracted to the coins? Like, do we?
I have the reasonings. But that's for people to find out. Yeah, I'm not gonna raid anyone as we end. I'll leave it on a bombshell like that.
Okay.
But as I end, I'll explain obviously off stream. But
Yeah.
But for now, obviously, to keep people on the edge of their toes, I'm going to end it there. So thank you, everyone, for sitting and joining us tonight. I'm not going to raid anyone because it's a bit... don't know how to raid from this, but yeah. Hope everyone has a wonderful night.
You're fine.
Do you guys have any
Thank you
ending
guys.
messages?
Thank you all for
Anything
having us.
Subscribe to Jthowi. He's the coolest. He's the best ever. He's the coolest
Yes.
green cat I know.
Anything you
So-
guys want to... Do you guys want to give it a little bit... Talk about yourselves as your characters, as your...
Nope.
as your
Just follow J-Kun, Jthowi. Follow Jthowi. He's a
No.
great game
I
master,
agree. I have
great
nothing
person.
to say
Okay.
except
Just
follow
chill.
Jthowi and his wonderful continents. You will not want to miss it. He's always a very fun and delightful person to be around, and
Yes.
you will not regret it.
Not regret
Follow,
it. Definitely one of
follow,
his kindest
subscribe. If he has a YouTube, go subscribe to YouTube. Go follow him on Twitter.
Twitter.
And join his
Everything.
Discord.
Join his Discord. Everything. All the things.
Everything.
Thank you, guys. All right. We'll
If you turn this into a YouTube video,
I
follow
think
him
I will.
everywhere.
I think I will want to turn this into a
Follow
YouTube
him
video.
everywhere, please.
Yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Make sure you look and stay careful for the bumps that go. The things that go bump in the night. There we are.
Things to go up in the night. Yep.
Be sure to double check, triple check your water sources before you drink. And yeah, we'll hopefully see you in another adventure. Potentially soon, potentially not. We'll find out in my little house of tabletop mysteries and stories. Bye bye all. Take care.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.